The ancient reptiles known as crocodiles have been feared by humans for centuries, with their powerful jaws, lightning-fast movements, and deadly instincts. While most people try to avoid encounters with these fearsome creatures, there are some who seek them out for the thrill of adventure. But what happens when the line between adventure and danger is crossed? In this video, we will delve into the most terrifying crocodile attack in history, a harrowing tale that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Get ready to witness the power and ferocity of nature as we recount this unforgettable story. But before moving ahead, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. People know the Congo region for its dangerous rivers, wildlife, and civil wars, but this did not stop Ben, Chris, and Hendrik from endeavoring to discover this impossible area. The men had been adequately prepared and had arranged for the worst-case situations, yet nothing could have prepared them for the death of a dear friend. There were a lot of crocodiles in the area, and hippos lived in the river, making the banks just as unsafe as the river itself. There were lions, elephants, giraffes, and crocodiles, among other animals, in the Falls National Park. The number of crocodiles was very high, which made it very dangerous to put or take a boat out of the water. Even though the mission was dangerous, the men were driven to complete it because they saw it as a milestone in their lives. Due to the civil war, the number of crocodiles in the Lukuga region had grown significantly, and the crocodile in the river had developed an appetite for human meat. The three people had made it through the Ruzizi River part of their trip without any problems. Things went well, initially. When they tried to cross the Lukuga River, they lost. The men were paddling their kayaks towards the last part of the Congo River that would finish the trip from the source to the sea. They could feel their stress as they paddled through the flat river with no current. They knew that crocodiles were hiding under the water. As they paddled along, Chris saw a 12-foot crocodile on the bank. It was the biggest animal they had seen on their journey so far. He told Hendrik, who quickly got the team together and explained the plan. Hendrik told the men to stick together and closely watch the banks. When anyone spotted a croc, they were told to speed up as a group and try to escape it before it came too close. The men did everything by the book and made it through the day without getting hurt. That night, they remained across the river from the village of Nyamba and ate dinner with some people who lived there. The men asked the group what they could do to help, and the people said that clean water and education were the most important things. But a small man looked them in the eye and told them that crocodiles were a big issue in the region. He said that crocodiles had taken 125 people in the last 20 years. The following morning, the men went on what they thought would be another exciting day. But what happened next was more than they could have ever imagined. As the men paddled through the river, a huge crocodile attacked them out of the blue. The men tried to run faster than the animal. However, it was too fast and powerful. Hendrik was in his kayak when a crocodile grabbed it and pulled it into the water. Ben and Chris immediately tried to save Hendrik by pulling him back into his kayak, but the crocodile had other ideas. It went after Chris and pulled him underwater. Ben could grab Chris's kayak and pull him to protection, but Hendrik was still in the crocodile's jaws. Ben and Chris hit the crocodile with their paddles in an attempt to divert it so they could save Hendrik, but it was already too late. Hendrik was already in the water with the crocodile, and the men could not save him. When their friend and fellow adventurer died, it broke their hearts. It became the most frightening crocodile attack in history and shook the world of exploration and risk-taking. The story reminds us that even the most experienced explorers can get hurt by the dangers of nature, but it also shows how courageous and determined people are, willing to risk their lives to explore and learn more about our planet. The story of Ben, Chris, and Hendrik's trip to the Congo shows dangerous and exciting it can be to go to places we do not know much about. It shows that even when people are careful and follow the rules, they can still get hurt by the dangers of nature. But it shows how brave and determined those people are who are willing to take such risks. Even though it is important to be aware of the dangers in nature, it is also important to keep exploring and discovering more about our planet. That's all folks, please leave your comments in the comment section below, we would love to hear from you. If you like this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel.